Hey, what's up, y'all? I want all my people that are iPhone users, all my people iPhone users, I want you to go to your weather app right now and take a look and see if you have an air quality alert in your area. I'm out here in Mesa, Arizona right now, so I'm just happy to see that they do have this here because we don't get that shit in Chicago. Not like that. It'll tell you if you go to the air quality thing and see, but you have to go through this and know what's going on. So right now, what we're gonna do right here is you see the air quality. It claims that it's good in this area, but I'm gonna show you that that's a bunch of bullshit. It might be good, it might not. But let me just double check. Now we're in the air quality, so click on that, and it's gonna take you to this screen here. Now to see if it's really what's really going on, this is what I want you to do. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. All right. As we see right now in this area here, the most primary dominant pollutant is nitrogen oxides. This is it. I don't know if I'm around any power plant, so I can't say that this is bullshit. I haven't seen any planes in the air, so I can't even confirm that. So I'm not even gonna do that to you guys. But as you see here, all the way at the bottom, you see the air quality data provided by Breezometer. Click that link. One moment. And it's going to take you here. This is where you want to get your information. Double check your street address up here, up at the top. As you see, it's shooting. This is where my location is at right now. Okay. All right. What I like to do here is I like to go to personal exposure in historical air quality. Okay. But we're going to go to personal exposure first. Just click the link here. You can read that. Definitely read that message on the front. It's going to tell you that this before you. I think you used to have to pay for a premium site, and now it's just available all the time. And it'll tell you the worst times to be outside and things like that. The most polluted hours. Always come in here and check this so you'll know, and you'll be able to dodge certain respiratory illness that comes from these particular chemicals. Okay, trust and believe me, there's a lot of fuck shit that's being put in the air, and it's not just coming from power plants. If you do stay in the area where power plants is located, it may be coming from that area. But I know in my area in Chicago, back at home, I don't stay around power plants that produce this kind of bullshit that comes out of there. Okay. All right. So right now we're seeing particulate matter. You want to definitely come through and read this so you can understand what it does, right? And you need a further breakdown of this. Please Google it and pull it up and get a further breakdown because you can't just talk, oh, it's particulate matter. But what the fuck is particulate matter? It's basically saying there's particles. And you start breaking it down, it's more than one thing that's included in particulate matter. So definitely go look that up so you can see what's in there and you can see what's in your air. Now they have a real-time forecast, and as you see right now, it'll literally tell you. You see the fuck shit is coming in hours later here in Mesa. Later on tonight, about 7 o'clock, that's when the fuck shit begins. So I can go outside around that time and I can go check the air and see if we're actually getting airplanes or drones. The only problem with this is these particular drones might not have any lighting that you can see. So don't quote me. Don't quote. I'm not gonna say that I'm right on this. They could be in the distance from miles away and letting it carry on in the air, depending on how fast the in the stratosphere, depending on how fast the how it moves. All right, so you can also check the short-term exposure in 30 days. All right, as you see right here, it is saying based on the location, you're gonna have problems basically. This is what it says right here. Hold on. Where's the short term? All right. It's going to tell you a lot more. Now, as you see here, we're going to go to NO2. And PM10 is basically bigger particulate matters Then the 2.5. 2.5 are more smaller. As we see, the NO2 is you're in risk for respiratory infections. It doesn't tell you about skin, but if you go look up what NO2 does to you, go look it up. Now, as we see here in real time, this is what we've been getting. This is happening like right fucking now, literally. And then it's gonna keep coming back around. So if I go outside and I find any planes in the sky with this shit here, then I know it's coming from planes. I don't know if I'm around power plants right now, but this is what we're getting NO2 in this area. And I do have a picture that shows you what the fuck that shit looked like. That shit was fucking crazy, bro. Like, you guys, man, listen. Go look up what NO2 does to you, okay? This is 30 days of NO2. Nitrogen. This is fucking Arizona, yo. Nitrogen. They smoking this bitch over here. Man, I'm my mind is blue right now because I'm like,
no shit like this before.
God damn. Maybe I should have stayed my ass home. All right, so we're gonna go back to the air quality map. All right, you can hit the back button as well, and then I'm gonna go to historical air quality data. You want to come here so you can get a breakdown. As you see here, you get a little bit more breakdown what it actually does. Irritates the airways. It actually gets on your skin and can cause a lot of problems as well. Look at how high the fucking shit was on the 24th before Christmas. And I bet you the hospitals was full after that day. Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at what short-term exposure does. Respiratory adverse effect on the cardiovascular system, increase in hospital admissions. This shit is not a fucking game. You need to check. Let me tell you something. Even if you pull this up, and I'm going to show you, okay, I'm going to show you. If you pull this up and the air quality in your area says that it's good, but you have to double check areas that's close around you in that vicinity because that cloud travels, right? It'll swing past your area and it'll sit up here and say that it's good, and it's really not. If you have below 30 air qualities, it may be good, but always double check because you might come in and look at the personal exposure. Go to the personal exposure first because it might say that it's good, but then you'll see spikes like this, which will avoid it from triggering it going up into the moderate area. Because moderate is bad. High good is bad. Okay? You listen to what I'm saying to you. A high good is bad. Okay? You gotta go in and check the personal exposure because it'll tell you in real time what you're dealing with. All right? Then long-term exposure, it tells you right here. Lung function in children and adults, increased rates of bronchitis, lung cancer mortality maybe, and cardiopulmonary mortality increase. So this is basically dealing with your high blood pressure, low blood pressure. It could cause blood clotting. It could cause an infection in your blood. So if it's dealing with the blood, it's gonna fuck with your skin too. So any type of rashes, skin burning, irritation, eye irritation, all of that. We're dealing with chemicals. Go and look up what PM does to your body. And I'm going to take that this includes all, I'm not even sure if this includes NO2 because the air quality data, it doesn't look like it includes the NO2. So, I mean, it already has it on this personal. So you can just go there, just hit the back button, come back. What the fuck is this?